So I'm going to show you how to diagram an atom into an ion. So the first thing we're going to do is get our element, and so we're going to diagram nitrogen. And the atomic number for nitrogen is 7, and it has an atomic mass of about 14. And so the first thing you do to start diagramming the atom is draw a circle to represent the atom, and then a nucleus, which is just a smaller circle, and an actual atom has its nucleus in the center, but for diagramming it, it's going to be to the side. So to start, you can add your number of protons, which is just the same as the atomic number, and then you can add your electrons, which have to be in the order 2882 in those levels. And then to find the number of electrons, usually since protons are positive and electrons are negative, they have to cancel each other out. So since there are 7 protons, there has to be 7 electrons to cancel them out. And next you can find the number of neutrons. And to find the neutrons, you round the atomic mass, which for nitrogen is about 14, and then you subtract from the atomic mass the number of protons. And so that leaves you with 7 neutrons. And then that just goes right there in the nucleus too. So the next thing to do to turn your atom into an ion, you could do a couple things, but the easiest thing to do was just to determine how many electrons it has. So for nitrogen, since there's a level that still has 3 spots left for electrons, since there's only 5, you determine whether it's easier to take away 5 or add 3, because usually the atom would be more sturdy if it has, and stronger if the outer layer is full. So you can either add 3 or take away 5, but it would be easier to add 3. So you can just add in 3. So now that the outer energy level has gained 3 electrons, it's still nitrogen, but it's no longer neutral. So since it's still nitrogen, it still has 7 protons. So now, instead of having 7 electrons, it now has 10 electrons, and so its overall charge is -3. So now it's a nitrogen ion with a -3 charge.